Greetings, hello and welcome back to more Project Zomboid. Good morning and happy apocalypse to everybody here. So we're back. It's the 15th, if my clock reading skills are right. So I think we should be good for one more day before we have to really be afraid of the helicopter. Although I'm never actually 100% sure about the helicopter timing. And we've got another foggy day. And also some of our watches are making noise. What was I going to check here? I wanna fill the canteen. Do I think I'm just gonna leave the bottle here, because the canteen is a much better water container, and we're still in the city, right? We're very close to water anyway, so that should be fine. I'm not carrying any food whatsoever. What do you have here? Let's make a fruit salad this time. Cherry, peach, orange, oh. Cherry part 2. Okay, we don't want another cherry in there. Let's get some banana. Oops. Wonderful. Alright. What's it? 41 hunger. That's gonna keep us afloat. So yeah. So since we cleared most of the town, well, most of the high quality loot places, I wanna say, I think it's time to focus on the residential areas. With our goal being we need more carpentry books, like we, I think we need carpentry level 3 book. Also thinking we're still looking for the electrical book. I don't even remember if I got that already. And we're still looking for the radio frequency. I'm not sure if I ever checked here. And I'm also not sure if I ever checked in the in that fire truck. If I even opened that up. But yeah, it's great weather. Just a little fog. Never hurt anyone. The other thing we're still looking for is, if I remember correctly, we don't have a jack yet in terms of tools for our car. So we can't change tires on cars, which is kind of bad since this car had fairly bad tires, if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's just drive like here. That seems fine, and start looting some buildings and killing some zombies. One other thing worth noting is, since I'm enjoying this playthrough a fair bit, I can't stop myself from playing it a little bit more. I'm gonna increase the rate of episodes per week. And just so that it doesn't come at the expense of the Darkest Dungeon series, it's just gonna mean more episodes. I hope nobody takes offense to that. I think the other thing I'm also still looking for is a better backpack, because that school bag certainly... I mean, it served its purpose, but I wouldn't mind upgrading to like a duffel bag or hiking bag. Hello, Mr. Radio. Automated emergency. signal. Wonderful. Let's actually... two things. Turn it on. Turn it low. 103.2. Pause the game. And we're gonna put that information... yeah. Emergency broadcast signal. Not 103.2. Because otherwise I'll forget it by the next time I'm playing. I don't, that... okay, should probably also tune into the right channel. Any certain we have a cooking pot already. Let's... can still use some more food. Always eating the pickles right away. Can't wait until we get home. So this is the automated broadcast system. Gives you a weather report, today's temperature, blah blah blah. Mild wind, clear skies. Thick fog, yeah, I noticed. Tomorrow, okay. So this message repeats at every full hour. Then after the signal, it might say something like air activity detected. That means the helicopter is coming today. All right. Let me just consider my options. So what's the helicopter? What does it do? It can come at any full hour, flies roughly in your area. If it spots you outside, it will fly to you and hover over you, and it remains there for a while, flies off again, and it can that whole thing can repeat multiple times. So it can do up to 4 passes over the area. Helicopters are fairly loud, so if it spots you and hovers over your area, it makes a ton of noise centered on your location, so it pulls zombies from, I would say, like this radius or so in your direction. So one option would be we just go out in the open here. If some stuff comes, we kite them around, wander around with them. Eventually, maybe up here, run through the areas, and at the end of the day, once the helicopter is gone, we just ditch the horde and run home. I just have no idea how many zombies are left in the area, and I also don't know if it's going to be a helicopter that does 4 passes. That's a long time. Option number 2 is usually you drive into the wilderness with your car and wait somewhere where there are no zombies in the area. But since I don't know this map, I have no idea where that would be. Option number 3 is you hide inside a building and don't show yourself. Basically, close the curtains, stay inside, don't do anything. The downside of that is the helicopter still flies around, searches for you, so it will draw zombies not to your pinpoint location, but generally towards the area. So I'm kind of hesitant of doing that in my base. I'm considering maybe we hide out in the hotel. Downside is if we do it like in one of the upstairs rooms, there's just that one stairway leading down, but we can also jump down. That's not a big deal. The other downside is I don't have anything to do. I didn't pack a book. Right, but it didn't show up at 10, it didn't show up at 11, so that part we already got a little bit lucky. Is there maybe something left in the... No, I emptied the car. Okay, I just need to make a decision here. And I think the decision is I'm gonna go to the hotel and just chill out there. Now, I'm not sure. They do have curtains in those rooms here. So I could really just sit here and wait for it to pass. This. At least we can read a crossword magazine and not get too bored. Newspaper. It's, of course, kind of the less exciting solution to this problem that I'm choosing here, but I'm also, you know, kind of keen on surviving. Oh, you all are watching Woodcraft. So the other thing is, as far as I understand, the helicopter comes at the full hour. So now we know it didn't come at 12, so we can like spend 40 minutes faffing about. And then at the next full hour we have to hide again. But for now, we're watching Woodcraft. Gain minimal carpentry because we haven't read any books. So yeah, from that one show we got like 150 XP. If we had read the books, I think at this level it's a 5 times multiplier. Or maybe 8 times already for this. So it would have been a fair bit more. But hey, we got some food in here. We're certainly not gonna starve to death. What we could do though is, you know what, just disassemble that, get some electrical XP. Even though I haven't read the book, I just, you know, don't want to spend all day looking at the wall doing nothing. Disassemble that. No. Not working. Yeah, not the plan I had for initially for today, but I'm also kind of happy we found that that radio with the right frequency just on time. Intently listening. Alright, so I'm gonna try to keep myself busy, so not just sit around and do nothing. So the other thing I was thinking about, I could also take apart stuff here for electrical XP. Again, without the book, it feels so wasted. Let's just loot stuff here. I think we left a lot of food in here last time we were here because I always said, oh, we have plenty of food. full. This might turn out to be then a rather uneventful day if we really don't get anything else done here. Want to hide again? A little bit peckish, so let's have a little bit of our salad. Now, the other thing is the helicopter, again, at the full hour, and any time until, I think, latest is 9 PM, let's say. I attempted to drive somewhere else, but not sure where else we have a really safe spot to hide. Okay, you know. No, I didn't bring a saw, we can't even disassemble tables. For some carpentry XP. How many beds did we disassemble here already? Yeah, that's Mechanics Volume 1. I don't think we've read that yet. Ah, see, found something to do. Alright, I think we're gonna head to this little cabin then. What's that? Not a towel in here. Oh well, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna sit on the ground. Actually, getting paranoid. Get that corpse out of here. The mechanics book, and we're just gonna pass time. It's fine, we're inside. The windows are closed, you can't see me, and I hope this counts as closed, even though there are probably windows upstairs. Continue reading. Not gonna fast forward time. Maybe a little bit. Go away, nobody's here. Now then again, we're not making sound. Hang on. Why did I turn this off? You can watch the evening show. Exposure Survival. Okay, so the helicopter turned up at 5. We now have passed 7 and it didn't turn up again, so I think we're safe. Of course, that turned this whole day into a very short adventure. So we lost the day on the quest against the generator and our food and water supply, but at least, since by default the helicopter event happens once, some people play with it happening multiple times. But since I'm kind of running mostly default settings, I didn't want to set that up. But yeah, this is kind of the amount of zombies that were attracted. That's a fair number of them. And what I should do, I should attach this weapon to my back. So I continue to fight with the almost broken axe, but then here on the one hotbar, I have a fresh axe. So yeah, even if the helicopter attracted zombies to my position, they would probably not have known if I'm upstairs or downstairs, because I didn't really make sound in there. But it didn't call in too much. I think I'm gonna clear out those 3 here. Get a little bit of fighting in, you know, you don't want to get rusty. So my Eternal Watch collection keeps growing. And swapped to the fresh axe. Still one broke. So I think we're heading home and gonna kill any zombies we see in the area, because I consider this area clear and I don't want to be getting fuel from the gas station and suddenly running into a bunch of zombies that were moved around by the helicopter. Convenient. We're also drowsy now. So you know what? Maybe I'll come back another day and clear those guys out. Oh yeah, okay. Gas station is not clear. Repeat, gas station no longer clear. Don't think there should have been any major zombie movements up here. I think even though, yeah. You shouldn't fight when drowsy, but it's okay to clear out 1 or 2 stragglers. Because I don't want him to be in this area. So, I mean, now we found the emergency signal and the helicopter day is over. So, do we still need the emergency signal? Yeah, kind of. It's still useful for the weather report. And of course, if you're playing with multiple choppers, then you kind of make it a habit of listening to that thing every single morning. Not the best parking job I've ever done. Right, I'm just going to loot it all directly in here. Except for a gas can. Don't want the gas can. Let's see. Fresh fruit and veg we put in here. And this stuff, you know, let's freeze one of the hams. And do I not have a knife anywhere to cut the ham? That's kind of inconvenient. Some of the stuff I'll put into the freezer to keep it fresh longer. Even though you wouldn't normally, I think, deep freeze freeze eggs. But it works in the game, don't question it. Walker next down there. This is also almost full. Why is the game, by the way, suddenly playing combat music while I'm in the middle of my base? Please don't do that. Yeah, I guess we have the hand axe as a backup weapon. I don't think we're gonna grab a full axe tomorrow. Let me actually check now, because I really forgot. Did we have electrical one in the meantime? Nope. So the only thing that kind of makes sense a little bit is mechanical one. It's a bit of a shorter day because of helicopter events stuff. So we're gonna read a little bit in our book, probably until midnight or so. And then grab some sleep. It brings this episode, assuming we survive this night, to an end. We wake up with a nightmare and panic. That's unusual. I guess we'll take this then as an early morning and probably just plan to have a nap at around noon after watching our favorite TV show. Although I think we're running out of TV shows at around this date. Anyway, putting a cut in here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.